8051 timers. So what is a timer? Timer is a clock that controls the sequence of an event while counting in fixed intervals of time. It is used for producing precise time delays and is used for repeating or initiating an action after a known period of time. This is the internal architecture of 8051 timer. The diagram shows timer 1 and timer 0 has an identical architecture, and here we can see the internal operation of 8051 timer, the T0 or T1 pin, the timer clock, the interval timing or the event counting, and the toggle mode between the two, counting and the timer. Timers in a controller. Why should we use them? Most of the controllers have inbuilt timers, so they not only produce time delays but also can be used as counter, which is an important function of the timers. They are inbuilt chips that are controlled by special function registers, SFRs, assigned to the timer operations, which are used to configure timers in different modes of operation. So while programming in microcontroller, timers and counters are very essential to produce time delays. The possible ways of generating time delays are using for loops or while loops. For loops or while loops do not provide any precise time delay, but timers provide time delays that are very precise and very accurate. Now the 8051 microcontroller has two timers and counters. They can be used as timers to generate a time delay or an event counters to count events. Both the timer 0 and timer 1 are 16-bit wide and can be accessed as low byte and high byte. These are the timer registers. TCON is the timer control, TMOD is the timer mode, and TH0 and TH1 and 0 and 1. Coming on to TCON. TCON SFR is used for timer interrupts, external interrupts, run control flag and the overflow flag. The bit symbol functions of the TCON 7, these are the commands given in the programming when programming in 8051. Timer 1 overflow or timer 0 overflow and timer row control, and this is for interrupt 1 and interrupt 0 for edge and type control respectively. Coming on to TMOD, it has gate bits. These gates when set, that is when its value is 1, timer runs only when respective interrupt input is high. Timer modes. Mode 0 is a 13-bit register. Mode 1 is the same as mode 0 except it is a 16-bit mode, and mode 2 is an 8-bit counter with an auto reload mode, and mode 3 in timer 1 it simply holds its count. On the other hand, timer 0, it establishes TL0 and TH0 as two separate counters. Now what is timer overflow interrupt? Timer 0 and timer 1 both can be used as an interrupt source, and the total value of 16-bit register, the maximum value reaches up to 65535, that is 2 raised to the power 16. So when the timer counts and reaches to the top level, that is 65535, the timer gets overflow. That means it again starts from 0 to count. So this value is asserted by the timer block, which is used to interrupt the CPU, and this is what is known as timer overflow interrupt. And this is all about the video and all about 8051 timers. Thank you.